Knitting duel in traffic. Last weekend, my sister, her knitting needles, and I were driving to a family reunion. It was one of those unassuming afternoons where the sun was shining, the radio was playing oldies, and my sister was knitting a scarf longer than a CVS receipt in the passenger seat. As we cruised down the highway, everything seemed normal until we hit an unexpected traffic jam. Cars were lined up for what seemed like miles, and the sea of brake lights stretched out before us like an ominous red carpet. As minutes turned into what felt like hours, I noticed my sister's knitting speed had increased to a level only a caffeine-fueled squirrel could achieve. She suddenly announced, "I've got an idea that will nip this problem in the bud." Before I could ask her to clarify, she jumped out of the car, needles in hand, and started weaving between the cars, quite literally. Her plan, it seemed, was to pearl her way through the jam, hoping to somehow untangle the gridlock with her yarn prowess. It wasn't long before she caught the attention of a mysterious figure further up the line, a yarn bomber, caught in the act of decorating a lamppost with a knitted cozy. Their eyes met, and I watched in disbelief as they began what could only be described as a high-stakes knitting duel. Needles flashed, yarn flew, and drivers, stuck in their cars, began to cheer as if witnessing an epic showdown. The yarn bomber, impressed by my sister's tenacity, challenged her to a race. Whoever could knit a sweater for the nearest traffic cone first would win. The duel reached its climax as my sister, with a final dramatic flourish, slipped the finished sweater over the cone. The crowd erupted in applause, and just as suddenly as the jam had started, the cars began to move. As we drove away, the yarn bomber gave my sister a respectful nod and said, "Guess we really stitched that one up."